strong. That's how you keep them alive and growing.
In Kansas, I'm Jesse Cohen reporting.
All right, Jesse, thank you. And that will do it for us today. I'm Chris Stewart. Denver 7 News at 5 starts right now.
Right now at 5, Rockies baseball has returned to Coors Field.
Their chances are great. They're like new people coming in, new energy, new everything.
And for some fans, they wouldn't miss opening day for anything.
So how'd you get out of work today?
Yeah, really just told my boss I was sick.
And for the downtown businesses, it's a chance to get back to what they do best.
We might see bigger crowds because there's so much pent-up energy for people to be back in downtown.
We take you live to Coors Field with all the excitement around the return of baseball.
The big day began with our brand new quarterback, Russell Wilson, throwing out the first pitch. So hopefully this could be a sign of good things to come for the Broncos. Today, though, is all about the Rockies. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Micah Smith. It's been 2 years since we've seen an opening day like this because of the pandemic.
And we have team coverage for you tonight from downtown Denver. Danny New is chatting with some very excited fans. We're going to start with our sports director, Lionel Bienvenu. And this one's just about in the books. Lionel?
Yeah, guys, the game is in the 9th inning now. The Rockies are losing 5-2. Hence the people leaving now. Yeah, there's a lot of Dodgers fans here today. But as you can see, Rockies fans, Dodgers fans alike are leaving. The game is, again, in the 9th inning with the Dodgers leading 5-2. It was a gorgeous day, beautiful weather, perfect setting for opening day 2022. But let's look at what happened in the game right now. In the bottom of the 2nd inning, no score, Jose Iglesias replacing Trevor Story at shortstop. And Jose came through with a base hit to score Connor Joe. The Rockies had a 2-0 lead. And at first base, Jose broke down in tears. He recently lost his father. He passed away last month, and Jose was overcome with emotion in this game. Now, the Rockies' lead didn't last long. Top of the 4th, Mookie Betts with a double to left. That scored Gavin Lux. The Dodgers went up 3-2. They led 5-2 after the 4th. And then bottom of the 5th, Chris Bryant at bat. And he got a hold of one, smashed it to deep center over the head of Cody Bellinger. That was Bryant's first hit as a Rocky. It was a double, but again, the Rockies are losing right now 5-2 into the 9th. Now, we mentioned Russell Wilson. Before the game, the Broncos quarterback made his way to the field to throw out the first pitch. He signed autographs for the fans and was dishing out some high fives. He gave a hug to manager Buddy Black. It was awesome. And then he took the mound for the pitch. The former Rockies minor league infielder, it was right down the middle for a strike to Chris Bryant. Wilson is taking the town by storm. Standing ovation at the Nuggets game last night. Standing ovation and deafening cheers here today. He and his wife, pop star and singer Ciara, are definitely getting involved in everything Denver.
Cheese, baby. A little cheese, baby. A little cheese. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get these wins. Nuggets, Rockies, Broncos. Come on, let's go.
Gotta love Russell Wilson. Again, I think there's a bigger crowd outside right now than inside Coors Field. As we said, 5-2 in the 9th inning right now. The Dodgers beating the Rockers. We'll have a live update coming for you at 6 o'clock right here on Denver 7. Right now, that's it from Coors Field. Let's go back to you guys.
It's a long season, but the important thing is we've got baseball back. Lionel, good to see you out there. Thanks.
Well, our Danny New has been hanging out at McGregor Square all day long in downtown Denver. And Danny, you found a lot of fans playing hooky to celebrate opening day.
Yeah, it's opening day tradition. You know, a lot of fans, they want to go to the game, but they're like, oh, it's 2 p.m. Got to think of something. So we talked to some people to see what the most popular excuses were to get out of work, to come to the game. Some people were willing to go on camera and talk about it, but others didn't want to be seen, so we had to offer them a very special Denver 7 disguise. So how'd you get out of work today?
Yeah, really just told my boss I was sick.
So what excuse did you give to skip work today? Do you want a disguise? I have a happy Mike Nelson for you.
I love Mike Nelson. He's the best.
Yeah, I'd plead the 5th too. Good call. What excuse did you give to get out of work today, Ann?
I'm staying at home and working off the computer.
So, Lionel. Oh, Lionel, don't grab your face. Lionel, I don't, don't see a computer, and
It's so tiny, it's in my pocket.
you can keep that if you want. Just don't eat them, okay? I'm Mike Nelson. So how'd you get to work today?
I totally skipped.
He actually told me to go downtown, have a great time, and enjoy the day.
Wow, what a nice boss you have.
Really good boss. If I had to work Christmas to be down here on opening day, I would absolutely do it.
You want to give a weekend forecast for everybody at home so they know the rest of the games how it's going to be?
I hope it's really beautiful. It looks like a good weekend, nice and sunny.
You hope. You're a meteorologist, Mike Nelson, one of the best in the biz, but you're like, what, 20 feet tall?
Oh, exactly. You know, good vitamins and good fruits and vegetables when you're young.
This man was very excited when I was holding this up. Who is this?
Shannon Ogden.
I just cannot get over how handsome you are. Wow. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing all Rocky shirts.
Who are your favorite people on air at our station?
Yours or others?
No, Denver 7. And are you pumped for the Rockies game, handsome man?
Darn right.
Jessica Porter, Shannon, Jacqueline Allen.
Danny New, maybe?
Huh?
Okay.
I don't work. I play.
Thank you for going undercover for us, everybody. We really appreciate that. Actually, the most popular excuse I heard, honestly, was people just said they asked for vacation days. So everybody planned around this. That's how big of a deal this was. And as you can see, a lot of people came out for it, both inside and outside the park. At McGregor Square, Danny New, Denver 7.
I laughed a little too hard at that, Danny. Well, the big question is, how will Rockies fare this year? We asked Rockies fans today for their predictions.
I think there's a really positive vibe between the players. I think that's what it boils down to, is if the guys get along well and work well together, then they're going to play well together too.
Their chances are great. They're like new people coming in, new energy, new everything.
I'm hopeful, but I think we'll finish 4th in the division at best, and that's a wishing well.
Coming up tonight on Denver 7 News at 6, we have a 360 look at what kind of season the Rockies could have.
And after 2 years of pandemic-impacted seasons, the Downtown Denver Partnership hopes businesses can finally feel like they're getting back to normal.
Well, in 2019, which is a great marker, just right pre-pandemic, we saw 100,000 additional people in downtown for opening day. We are fully projecting that we will see those types of crowds again, and I would even guess we might see bigger crowds because there's so much pent-up energy for people to be back in downtown.
Absolutely. The Downtown Denver Partnership says the number of people downtown has been slowly and surely ticking up over the past few months after the loosening of COVID restrictions. And there's been an extra police presence downtown all day long. And one of the big concerns is just make sure everybody gets home safely. Police even have a community table set up near Coors Field to help anybody who might have questions about getting around the area.
Today, a historic moment in our nation's history. President Biden introduced Ketanji Brown Jackson as the next Supreme Court Justice of the United States. Jackson is the first black woman to hold that seat. ABC's Ika Jachi has reaction from Jackson, who had to endure a long road to get here.
Today, a celebration in the nation's capital.
I've been looking forward to for a while to introduce you the next Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court, the Honorable Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson shattering the glass ceiling, becoming the first black woman in our nation's history to be elevated to the Supreme Court.
It has taken 232 years and 115 prior appointments for a black woman to be selected to serve on the Supreme Court of the United States. But we've made it.
President Biden, along with Vice President Harris, delivering remarks on the White House South Lawn. Throughout Jackson's lengthy and contentious public hearings, several Republican senators attempted to paint her as soft on crime, some even suggesting she wants to expand the number of justices on the court, a role the Constitution reserves solely for Congress. Every single Democrat in the Senate and 3 Republicans, Senator Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, and Mitt Romney, voted for Jackson.
A greater moment for America as we rise to a more perfect union.
Romney was the only Republican in the chamber seen giving Jackson a standing ovation as the other GOP senators walked out during the extended applause. Judge Jackson won't be elevated to Justice Jackson until her mentor Stephen Breyer officially retires from the court this summer. Judge Jackson's confirmation means the Supreme Court now has 4 women on the bench. And for the first time in our nation's history, white men will be in the minority. Ika Jachi, ABC News, Washington.
Yeah, again, when she's sworn in, Jackson will serve on the first ever high court where white men will constitute the minority, a momentous occasion in this country.
A wild chase caught on camera through the foothills.
If I was any closer, they could have shot me, so I'm pretty lucky to even be here.
And he wasn't the only one whose life was at risk.
I haven't seen anything like that since I've been here.
It's been beautiful today, but the wind and the fire danger return for tomorrow.
Plus, the Academy has handed down a punishment for Will Smith following the Oscar slap.